This is a continuation of Three Bones. I'm falling into the trap of answering to self. I'm falling into the trap of demanding innate desires, to pile onto desires, onto youthful, onto sloppy gutlessness, made possible by the place of my spine, which I have jammed full of guts. In the better part of my youth, I was searching for tired, establishing sleep hanging through enough end tables to hew a bed. In the better part of youth, immaculate summers of fort building, damning gutters, the horrible conquering of brown-red skin, remembering nothing that I did not at a later time agree to. I want to resume the practice of planting enough trees to become famous. I want to plant them in the ocean by a process of coating tulips and a protected nutrient shell. Over the past 1,000 years, I have drawn a picture of what that might look like, and whatever sexy, melancholy response you might have must be understood to last dangerously long after your existence. Not to say I don't love you, only I am trying to unload a full shipment of oak flowers upon the Indian Ocean, and upon the Atlantic, and upon the Pacific, and upon the ocean that existed only when the ocean was the border of the earth. I'm certain you remember the natives without fire chanting, "Fuck fire," and go fuck yourself with fire. This one's called Three Bones. Crossing at the edge of the Kansas desert, one can sing away the dust with music. One can pick the lush cacti and bleed enough to live. To the summer, you are a massive column of windows. To the sun, and to the sun. To Olivia, you are a poem for Olivia. And to Olivia, you are an alligator-eyed beauty queen. The desert survives for its strength and fractures, and you, born before and after, and always the breathing geologist. This is the prevalent of myself. Take off Idaho, and one is left with a constant stream of theater for once habitual logic, so that riding my dog like a small horse is expected. As is in formal speech, as is in human decency. I don't think it's hunger, though. I feel like a Runzerex, which is to say, list all the animals you want to relate to resemble, and make it happen. Alright, these are my last two. They're called Two Bones. I drink mercury, and I drip gallons of glacier and moon. And I can't be a man, because I don't smoke the same cigarettes as me. I've never dealt with consistency. I mean, I'd rather be a closer than a starter. I'd rather be Jason Terry, but in the first person, and with more sex. This last one's called Dream Shake for Hakeem Olajuwon. I think it's important, really. I sang it in an industrial and freshly bruised pattern. Different, yes, but correct, and in 2 languages. Let this be a lesson in syntax and movement. If I were your younger self someday, imagine how threatening the detail of my jab step would be in a friendly rivalry, or how I could herald the loss of ground with anticipation. In myself I contain 5 moves, then 4 counter moves. That gives me 20 moves.